we're here with Dossers. We always love interviewing you all. And we're in Sunderland this time. You've just finished your set at Waves in the Bunker. How did it go?
It was all right. It was good. We had a good time, didn't we, Guy?
Yeah,
it was sound. It's only like a small room, so it's nice and intimate, and that's always quite cool actually, because you can see everyone go, bloody hell, they're a bit loud, aren't they? You know what I mean? Am I allowed to say that? The B word.
That's fine. Yeah.
Amazing. First bomb dropped already. Yeah, no, it went really well. It went spot on. Any of you want to say anything? A little piece on it?
I'll say it. It's nice to play in Sunderland, get out of Teesside a bit more, because I love playing in Teesside, don't get me wrong, but it's just nice to see new people,
New faces.
new crowd, meet everybody at Waves and have a bit of crack, and that summarises it for me. Have a good little day out.
I was going to
Els
ask,
had a good day out.
actually, is this kind of the debut gig outside of Teesside for Dossers then?
No.
Yeah, so, I mean, we played Darlington. That's
That's
I
fine
think
margins
it's
there.
Teesside.
They're fine
Teesside.
margins.
Yeah, well, this is probably the first one then.
Yeah.
Way! We did
First
it!
one outside of Cleveland. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah,
That's a
we'll
good
put it
way of
that
putting
way.
It is.
Is Sunderland a city?
Sunderland's a city.
Oh, man, we just played a city.
I was actually having that debate earlier whether it was a town or a city.
I can't wait to ring my mum and tell her I made it.
Not now.
Mum, I
It
made
won the
it.
City of Culture, I'm pretty sure. So says all.
What are you saying, love?
It's a culture city.
That's a culture
City.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
City of Culture.
I think. I'm sure it did.
I think it was Manchester.
No, every year. Every year.
You've started a debate now.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, I digress.
We'll continue that.
We'll check it after, but
Fact check.
No, we won't.
we'll put a disclaimer on this if not. How has everything been for you all since we last caught up? I think it was April, May when you released Trash, but how's everything been since then?
Oh, blooming heck. We've been busy boys and girls, haven't we, actually? Yeah, we've done a lot. We've played some pretty mint gigs. Empire probably being the most recent one, with like Zeller and Way Tibetans and stuff for Teesside Live. That was a really good night. Empire's wicked to play because it makes you feel famous because it's so big and like
It's a
the
good
stage
venue.
is massive, and that was a really good gig, wasn't it? Obviously we released a new song, which is very exciting. That was last Wednesday. We worked really hard on it, and it was sort of like a bit of a rush job, wasn't it? It's called plug it. Yeah. It's called Richard the Lionheart. It's
We're
on
going to go there
Spotify and
next,
Apple.
actually.
Oh, but stop jumping ahead of Baker's itinerary, for heaven's sake.
No.
No, but yeah, we've been busy as anything. We've got Charlotte. Charlotte has been part of the team now for like a year, and she basically just makes us all good with social media and whatnot. Because if it was left to us lot, it would be shocking. But yeah, no, we've done loads, haven't we, gang? It's been wicked.
So yeah, of course, the new song you mentioned, Richard the Lionheart. Can you tell us a little bit about it being out over a week now?
Yeah, the reception we've had from it is like ridiculous, like really, really good. We're stream wise, I think we're like nearly at 2,000 or something in like just over a week, which is what we've got on Trash, which is like mad because that's been out obviously the last time we spoke to you. So yeah, it's been mint, and I think that the fact that the song's about what it's about is it's even cooler that it's resonated with so many people. Makes it feel like it was worth doing. Do you know what I mean? Like it gives it that sense of like purpose and importance that that we did something that was a pretty cool thing to do. I'd like to think.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
There's a couple of, well, I'm sure we all saw anyway, but there was the race riots, if you want to
Peaceful
call them
protests,
that.
weren't there? 'Cause
Peaceful
they were really
protests.
peaceful.
And it sort of came off the back of that. It was a bit of anger, I think, from us all, because it
frustration.
happened in our hometown sort of thing. And to be honest, it's cool to write about something relevant, something new, something that we
matters,
felt.
something that matters.
It's something that means a lot, like to us, isn't it? You know, just nice to put it out there.
Yeah.
That was it.
I was just going to say as well, like, even though we did write it, about what happened in August, it sort of became something a bit, I don't want to sound like a pretentious person, something a bit more like timeless, unfortunately, because people like that still exist
Yeah.
all over the world. Never mind, just in the UK. It's like we've got like our Spotify Wrapped, which shows you all like where people listen to it. There's people in America, like another country which suffers with
Division.
with c words that I can't say on the radio, but
Say the least.
and yeah, like division and people that are pulled apart by things that they shouldn't be. They should be brought together by, if anything. But and it's clearly resonated elsewhere.
It was, funnily enough, we were practicing the day after the let's call it what it is, the riot happened in Middlesbrough. We were practicing the day after, and we came in, and El basically brought this riff, which was actually his GCSE music composition.
Yeah.
Because you don't listen to a word any of us say, you're not bothered. No, I'm joking. This guy. No, so Elliot brought this, and we were like, oh yeah, that's cool, that man. And then like, I think it literally just came from like frustration. We were fuming. Like I was personally, I was absolutely raged. But yeah, I was filled with shame that people from 10 minutes away from where we all live were doing that, and it's like it's mad. But like El said, it's not just about that incident. It's synonymous with sort of British culture. And like we all come from backgrounds where we've worked on building sites and gone to pubs, and you know everyone will have experienced racism, whether it's aimed at them or whether it's just someone that you know said it or something you've heard. And I think that's why it's probably resonated with so many people, because everyone's been around it, and it's shocking that it's still a thing. It's still so prominent. Like, just respect people, love people, and let people be what they want to be. Culture's beautiful. You know what I mean? If we were all just English and white, it'd be a boring place to live, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. It'd probably be a lot worse than it is actually, wouldn't it?
I think that's a very good point. And I bet it kind of give you a little bit of satisfaction that you could almost put your thoughts into a song and then release it.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's nice to not that we have really a platform. We're not exactly like massive or anything, but we do have a platform. You know, like we're a band, we're musicians and whatnot, and it's nice to put something that matters, and not just writing a song that was just, oh yeah, that sounds cool, we'll put that out. It was like, well, no, we felt this, and you know, it coming from a bunch of white English people, it doesn't seem like a big thing, does it? Do you know what I mean? But it broke our heart saying that. It's awful. It's heartbreaking, and the fact that we could use the very, very small platform we have to put up across our thoughts on it. It's cool, man. It's nice to be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? Having that outlet.
We've had quite a lot of feedback of like people saying that's what punk is, having like an angry topic to like sing about, and like the lyrics are really, you know, anti-racism, and it's just nice because I feel like we've like contributed a lot to the punk scene with this song as well.
Yeah,
and the meaning.
It's nice to write about something that is relevant and real, as opposed to just another song about drinking and smoking. Do you know what I mean? Like, not that there's anything wrong with that either, because we do write about that.
Yeah, it's like back to what Kay was saying about the feedback that we've got from it. It's like our platform might be small, but people have came up to us and been like, "That's amazing! Like, that's what you should be singing about. Like, what you should be writing songs about." And getting that sort of feedback makes us realize, like, well, it makes me realize, like, our platform is getting somewhere. It's getting to some people that hear it, and
Getting to the right people.
Getting to the right people, and it's in a way, it feels like you're kind of giving them a voice as well.
Yeah,
you know,
like, you can write a song, record a song.
Yeah, and a lot of people will see like the riots that were going on, and that gets glorified. Well, not glorified, but gets exposed, and you see it everywhere. But what people don't seem to see is like all the people who turned up the day after to help repair like people's businesses and people's homes and clean up the town and that. And yeah, that got put on the news and got put all over social media and stuff, but nowhere near to the level that it should have been. Like, that's what should have been plastered everywhere. It shouldn't have been like the hatred and the violence and the horrible stuff that got seen by like millions. Yeah, go for it.
And I just wanted to put like the song is angry, and obviously the chorus, you know, says it all about how we feel about these people, but it's not. we don't want it to be misconstrued at the same time as that's exactly how we feel, because that was an angry time where we were getting anger out. In reality, we think that people need to be educated more. People need to be more accepting. It's not just about, oh, we hate these people, we hate these racists, because then we're just as bad as them, man. Do you know what I mean? We want to put out that,
Fix them.
yeah, help them. If you, oh God, I feel awful saying that, but like, people need to learn about these different cultures. People need to be accepting and spread love and respect, and instead of just more anger. But we did that anyway because we were very angry.
Especially younger people as well, because I think they're influenced a lot by like family who are racist and have these negative views.
Yeah.
And to add to that, I think the younger generation as well see so much on social media. You've got like influencers who are just basically like radicalizing like young people's minds with terrible things. Yeah, I nearly said a swear there because I couldn't think of any other words. Yeah, like you see like people all over like TikTok and Instagram and whatever else who are just feeding young impressionable people all of these like misconceptions and lies.
Mindsets, isn't it? It's just so toxic. You've got like, you know, am I allowed to name people, Baker?
Go on.
Not around here.
Yeah.
You've got like Andrew
This is a
Tate, you've
platform.
got
Go
Tommy
on.
Robinson. You've got all these just
I
idiots who
can bring it
know.
out, though.
I know, yeah. Hey, little rat. But these are the people that these young lads who are very impressionable, or young lasses, sorry, very impressionable, probably grew up in quite a rough area that haven't had opportunities to learn about stuff like that, and like Elle said, and Katie, that they've been taught this by older generations. They don't know any better. Do you know what I mean? And that doesn't take away the fact that what they're doing is criminally wrong and horrendous, but you know, let's try and make people see it from a different light. Maybe our next song will be all about love. Who knows? Who knows? Probably not. No. Go on, Baker. Sorry, you.
No. I think all of the points you've made are so important, and it's a great song. So well done on that again. But before we do go, I must ask you, what's next for Dossers? Anything else this year, or just time to
we've got a fair
get
bit this
down
year,
and
actually, haven't we?
create some stuff?
Yeah. So not next. I should have researched. You know the day.
So we've got on the 13th. No, on the 30th of November, we've got a gig in Cuba with Blackout the Arcade and Sunbeam. And then 2 weeks after that, in Cuba, there's end credit to a headline in Provenance and... Oh, my mind's gone blank. Who is it?
Just got off stage, to be fair.
There's
another band in... I can't think... Oh, it's Fintosh Wilson's band. Sugar Roulette.
Sorry, Sugar
Roulette. Sorry, Sugar Roulette. We do love yous. Yous are just... Oh, man, I can't believe I forgot that. But yeah, so that's like on the 13th of December. And there's 4 wicked bands there. Same with Blackout at the Arcade and Sunbeam. That'll be a good one as well. And then I believe we might have a gig in Newcastle.
It hasn't been announced.
It's not been announced, but it might be on the 20th of December. We might potentially be playing in Newcastle for the first time on the 20th of December. So everyone cancel your Sam Fender tickets and come see us instead.
Yeah, you've already heard Sam Fender. He's on the radio all the time. I mean, he's brilliant, but just come see us instead.
But if he does want to take us on tour, then that'd be fine as well.
Yeah, cheers, Sam.
Put that message out there.
Yeah, you got to. But yeah, and then next year, I'd like to say we've got a lot of exciting stuff that we can't really talk about yet. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's all sort of in pipelines and whatnot. But we're working really hard at the minute. A lot of time in the studio, a lot of spending time together, which is awful because we all can't stand each other. Baker.
I'm sure you
what
can't.
A bunch of awful people.
We can just see
What
you
a
all
joy.
don't get on.
We're like a little family. We love each other. And yeah, we've got some real cool stuff on its way. So if you know everyone who's watching and listening to this, keep an eye on us, man. I promise we're going to deliver some real good stuff.
We can't wait to see all of it when it comes. And thank you so much to you all for chatting again.
Thank you, Baker. We love you, man. Thank you, CV.